How's it going, everybody? Setva here, and today we're going to be going over some of the best places to farm for the mid and late game materials that you're going to need in order to maximize your pouch upgrades. There's a crab. Look at that, we got a crab shell. We got a pelican wishbone off of that pelican. We got a pelican feather. We found a gull and a lobster. So we got a gull wishbone. We have another gull and another lobster. I already have all the gull parts, so we're just going to skip that one. There's that iridescent lobster shell. We have another crab. Another lobster. So as you can see, there's just all kinds of crab, lobsters, pelicans, gulls, all things that you're going to need to upgrade your gear for level 4 and 5 when it comes to maxing out your pouch. And the best part is, all you have to do is just go up and down this little stretch of beach, and by the time you get to one end, usually the stuff on the other end has already respawned. So where is this magical little stretch of beach? Well, I'm about to show you, but first, let's go ahead and hop on over to the workbench. As you can see, I've already been able to max out several different things on my pouches, but the things that I have left require things like iridescent crab shells, bass skins, iridescent lobster shells, pelican feathers, and things that you can all get right in this area. So let's get into that. Alright, so here we are at the stretch of beach, and our marker is going to be the greenhouse, which is actually part of the Demeter quest. Just to the southwest of that, there is a workbench that you can use, and conveniently, just to the south there is the beach that we are going to be farming all of our parts on. You can also go out into the water there for the bass and the moonfish parts. So let's do a flip of that. I will caution you that if you leave the beach area and come back, and that includes going out into the water to fish for the bass and moonfish, sometimes this group of red-eye watchers and claw striders will spawn, so be careful. The next thing that we will be farming is, let's just say you're not quite ready for the end-game farm. Let's say you have some owl parts left. We're going to be going to the campfire just north of the bulwark, and we will be able to find the owls there. I'm just going to speed this footage up just like I did for the water, but you'll see we also have bighorn sheep, and there is a frost claw group right there. You don't really want to mess with those guys, just kind of stick to the river and it will lead you around them and up to the north. And look at that, we already have 3 owls showing up. So there are a lot of feathers that you're going to need to upgrade your pouches, and a lot of owl wishbones. This is probably one of the best places to get that, as well as being able to get the bighorn sheep. Alright, you see where we are on the map. We are a little bit north of where we started. Now we're just going to work our way east towards the shelter here. And I'm just going to let the clip play. Another place you could potentially wind up in a fight is just before you get to the shelter with the shell walker there and fire fanghorns. However, if you don't want to do that, if you would rather go access your workbench from somewhere else, you can also access the fire pit just south of the river here, or make your way back to the fire pit that we started at, especially if you're trying to still get more owl parts, because they will respawn. Alright, so the last place I want to feature as a good place to farm is just outside the maw of the arena, which you get access to during the quest to get Aether. Now, out here you can get peccaries, but the main thing we are going to be looking for is duck. You need a lot of duck feathers and duck bush bones to max out all your pouches. Alright everybody, I got it this time. I got it this time. Alright, so the good news is if I can miss that many ducks yet still get all the duck parts by farming this area, you shouldn't have any problem. Hey look, a duck feather.
Nani?
Alright, let's see what kind of upgrades we can get after that little expedition. It looks like we were able to purchase something with that peccary bone that we got from the jungle, even though I didn't really get any duck parts. Luckily I already had those. And it looks like everything else I need is going to be coming from the beach. So now that I've showed you those other two farming places that I used to get to this point, I think that's where I'm going to head. So I'm just going to be running up and down this beach until I get the rest of the parts that I'm going to need to max out my pouches. And hopefully with this guide you'll be able to do the same. If you found this video helpful, or at the very least mildly entertaining, please be sure to show me your support by tapping the like button and the subscribe button so that you can see my future content and that others can see it as well. I also appreciate any feedback that you want to leave in the comments section, or if you have any tips and tricks on how to get the ingredients for the pouches that you'd like to share, please do so in the comments below. Until next time, this has been Setva. Peace out.